Yeah, I'll be going to jail next week for asking a convicted Muslim paedophile how he feels about his sentence. And let's get the facts. The facts are I was not tried today, no matter what all the media say, with causing prejudice or jeopardising the trial. That wasn't the charge. The charge was I caused anxiety to the Muslims by asking them questions, yeah?
So tell me, what does this verdict mean, not only for you, but what does this mean for the country?
It probably means for me I'll go to jail next week, which is unbelievable. I'll go to jail for asking someone on the way into court as a journalist, how are you feeling about your verdict? That's all I've done. That's all I've done. The video's there for everyone to watch. That's all I've done. How you feel about your verdict. And I'll go to prison for the second time. And they know what that means. It means there is not only no freedom, because we know we've got no free speech. We know we live in a post-free speech era. There's now no free press. You're not even allowed to ask that question. You're not allowed to... I've been convicted for taking a photo of someone. How many journalists took photos of me as I walked into court today?
Well, so the video they showed in court of the press surrounding you last time you were going into the Old Bailey, and there was the BBC reporter. She asked you the exact same things. How are you feeling? So how should the press be feeling? What should they be thinking right now?
They should be worried, but they're celebrating. They're all happy. They're all happy. It's insane. It's insane, but you can see how corrupt they are because they don't even ever report. Every one of them run the same headline. They're all in the same club. They're not reporters, they're activists. They're not reporters, they're not journalists, they're activists. I'll just, yeah.
And so the next hearing for the sentencing is going to be on the 11th of July. Yeah. So what's the plan until then? Where is your head at? What are you planning to do?
I thought, I got told it would be a jail for 4 to 6 weeks, which is why I'm upset, because I thought if I go jail, I'll go jail at start of September after my kids break up for school holiday for 6 weeks. Next week, it's going to do my nine.
And what's the plan for tonight?
I'm going home, mate. I was meant to be out tonight. I can't bother now. Yeah.
And do you have any message for either your supporters or for the police or for the judges or for the media themselves? Really what they've done, what they don't understand is they say that they're trying to restore faith with the British public in that the rule of law, how things have to be done at courts. They lost the faith of the British public when they unlawfully and illegally in a flawed trial put me in jail. They knew that left it open for me to sue them for millions because of what they've done. This prevents that now. I think that, I don't know. I think that people in America, people in other countries should look on. Donald Trump, if you're watching, I've already said, give me asylum before next Thursday, because I reckon I'll get killed in jail. Well, I hope not, and I'm sure none of these people here hope that'll happen. And your supporters are still here surrounding and chanting for you. What do you have to say to them?
I'm just grateful, man. I watched out there all day smiling. Everywhere I go, I'm usually smiling because I've got a massive support base. I know that this isn't really about me, it's about silencing every one of them. A movement grew that they feared. They've took our ability away to even build that movement again. I'll probably be sent to jail next week, and they know that the ability to form a movement or talk about me is gone. You can't mention my name on social media. All this has been happening in the last 12 months since I come out of jail. And I don't know, it's just... I just find it amazing. I find it unbelievable that I can be convicted when identical things. We showed an identical video of the BBC journalist asking the identical questions of me outside of court in an identical way, and I've been convicted, and she hasn't. And in fact, I just think I just don't get it. Even when we quoted the law, it's the law. It's on their law website. I haven't broke the law. I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry about the verdict today, and I wish you the best of luck.
I'll have a few moments at home and then G myself up for the fight, which will continue. We're going to try and appeal it. I said to my solicitor, I have to appeal it because it is a matter of life and death. I genuinely believe if I go to jail, I'll get killed, and I believe that's intentionally what they want. I believe they'll let that happen.
Also, from what I heard, there's a free speech event going on next week. So how ironic is that you may be going to jail for that?
I'll be going to jail next week for asking a convicted Muslim paedophile how he feels about his sentence. Let's get the facts. The facts are I was not tried today, no matter what all the media say, with causing prejudice or jeopardising the trial. That wasn't the charge. The charge was I caused anxiety to the Muslims by asking them questions. Yeah, that was the charge. And the other charge was I took a photo of them, which was unlawful. And the other charge was I breached the reporting restriction. Everything I said that day was in the public domain. Every single word of it. Every word of it. And the law says that they can't prevent that. They haven't ruled on the law. They've ruled on politics.
To help independent journalism and help support the cost of our journey here in the UK and watch all our coverage here on Tommy Robinson's trial, make sure you visit realreporters.uk.